Hey Kazoo kids!
Here we go!
So, the 1-year anniversary of the Nintendo Switch is coming up. Hopefully the day I post this. The little system really means a lot to me, and it's honestly so much fun. You've got the portability, amazing games, and we're even getting some third-party support too. So, what's not to like? So, in honor of the Switch turning a year old, I thought I'd tell you guys about the story of how I got my Switch. I really wish I had vlogged it, but I didn't do any YouTube or streaming or anything at that time, so I really didn't know how to do the vlog, so I just didn't. When I first heard of the Switch back in October 2016, which, by the way, Nintendo said we're gonna reveal the NX tomorrow on my birthday, so thanks for that birthday present, Nintendo. I was really excited though because it looked really cool. Then I watched the presentation in January and the hype was real. But I never actually managed to get a pre-order in. I guess others were just faster than I was because wherever I called, they were just sold out. So I just figured I would get one when I got one. But then it was like February 28th or March 1st, and I was like, dang, I really, really want to play Breath of the Wild when it comes out, so I need a Switch ASAP. But how was I supposed to get a Switch with no pre-order? I had been hearing from various YouTube videos and stuff, maybe this was just the hype, but that they were going to be very supply constrained. But that did actually turn out to be true for several months because you really couldn't find one anywhere, at least not around me, for several months. So then it was the day before the Switch launch, and I was able to secure a ride for the midnight launch at Best Buy. I was like, yes! But there was one problem. My Best Buy wasn't doing a midnight launch. So I was like, oh no! What can I do? Well, it turned out they opened at 10 the next morning. So you would think, like, oh good, it's 10 a.m. Like, I don't have to be out super late and be tired. So it'll be really easy. It's 10 a.m., right? Wrong. I woke up the morning of Friday, March 3rd, 2017 at 5 a.m. I look out my window and it's dark and I can feel the cold air coming off the window. My friend had slept over the night before and she wasn't planning on going with me, but at the last minute she asked me if I wanted her to come too because she didn't want me to be by myself in a relatively remote location. Because guys, this Best Buy is like 20 minutes away and there aren't a lot of shops around there, and it was very early in the morning, so people weren't really around. So anyway, we get there and it's about 6 a.m. There's snow on the ground and no one else was in line. I was so excited that we were the first people in line because I had been keeping up with CND's vlogs of him being the first for the Switch at Nintendo New York. I even remember sending him a Snapchat that I was the first in line at my Best Buy, but he never responded, so rip. It was really cold out and we came armed with a bunch of blankets and sleeping bags in addition to our winter gear. Now remember, it was March and we lived in a very cold climate. I'd say when we left it was about 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Brrr. You would think 4 hours in cold weather would pass pretty slowly. But slowly but surely, people started to trickle into the Best Buy parking lot to get in line for the Switch. And let me tell ya, when you get a bunch of Nintendo fans together, especially because there was a new console launching, time flew. Everybody seemed to have their own story to tell. And of course, we had all seen all the YouTube videos of people having discussions about the Switch and telling about their hands-on impressions. So naturally, we could all hardly wait to get our hands on it. I also remember when a couple guys just walked right in front of me and I was like, excuse me, sirs. Excuse me. Because I may be just a girl, but I'm a fanatical Nintendo enthusiast girl. I wasn't about to let anyone take my #1 spot. It turned out to be fine though, because apparently they weren't trying to cut me, so we didn't have to have a battle to the death, so that was okay. At around 9, an hour before the store opened, Best Buy employees started handing out tickets. I was first, so I had the option of either a gray or neon Switch. For me, that was a no-brainer because the neon Switch just looked way cooler and I love colors. So after they handed out the tickets, the waiting game was back on. Fast forward about an hour and I was marching into the store to the customer service counter to buy my Switch and a copy of Breath of the Wild. I also ended up getting this Link amiibo, which I never opened because I fear regret. When I got home that day, I played Breath of the Wild for hours, and it was just as remarkable as I thought it would be. And, fun fact, I actually filmed the Nintendo Switch unboxing that's currently on my channel on March 3rd because I wanted to get into YouTube. But I didn't end up posting it until May 27th. So that was almost 3 months later, but it's casual. So anyway, happy Switch anniversary, and thank you guys for traveling down memory lane with me these past few minutes. Also, let me know down in the comments if you have any crazy or fun Switch stories. I really appreciate you guys, and happy switching. Bye.